Oh, bless you, Brenda.
So, all right, guys, we're live, and look who's with me, my cohort in time, my good buddy, Anne. So, Anne, thank you so much for joining me again, and I hope you had a wonderful time off. I mean, prior to that, you were recuperating from a nasty
Yeah.
one, but you managed to get away, and you're fine, right?
Oh, yeah. And so lovely to be back, Brenda. Thank you.
Oh, you're
Honestly,
welcome.
we have
And
such a
everybody,
good time.
yeah, and everybody's missed you and been asking about you. And I told them what, on the QT, I've spoken to a couple of people and, told them, and they all sent their love. Everybody was sending you love for sure. So we want to
Thank you.
acknowledge the room. So I see we've got a lot of super chats already. So Tammy, hi Tammy. We saw a message that you said something about you just found out your mother had something, but we can't read it. It says 1QL. So I don't know what it is. So let us know down there what you were saying. And we've got Nancy. Hi, Nancy, my namesake here, Nancy Gagnon, and Jojo, and we've got One Love and Secrets of the Red Moon, Dean, Tracy. Um, oh, and we got my buddy Gerald, Trend Zone. Oh boy, everybody's hitting us up. Oh, I got you down there. Okay, so and Sean. Hi, Sean.
Thanks, Gerald.
Yeah, it's good to
Oh,
have her back.
bless
I had a
you.
great we had a great show last week with Kathy, and Kathy's Guided Light. Everybody, she may show up in here during this live, and after I'm finished, Kathy's going live on her channel. I'm not joining her, but she is going live on her channel, and that's Kathy's Guided Light Tarot. So go check her out too if you want to get some messages from Kathy. But anyway, and your accounts are going up.
Yes.
And you're doing
I
really
always have a
well.
little look on a Sunday because I know you might just ask me. And do you know what is so lovely? Because I've been away,
Yeah.
and there wasn't much telephone signal, mobile
Oh,
signal. It was very
okay.
sporadic because we were
Yeah.
right out in the countryside. So didn't spend hardly any time checking out YouTube or social media. And it's absolutely lovely. When you come home, I just thought, oh, I'll have a little peep. And I've got at least 30 more subscribers while I've been away. And the magic watch time is now within 300 there's a
Oh
little
my gosh. Okay.
there's like a little line, there's like a little
That's
graph
amazing. So guys,
tracking along.
she's
And
gotta have she's gotta have 300 more,
yeah,
and she'll be able to get that little button down there. She'll be able
yeah,
to get her AdSense account, and she can have a super chat button too. So
yeah, yeah.
that's
So
amazing.
it's lovely because I always make sure that if I am having time off, that there still is things going on YouTube while I'm away. The magic of YouTube allows me to do that. And it's just so nice when you come back and you think, oh yeah, that's worked really well and been well received. So that's
Oh, that's amazing. I'm just gonna grab a cough candy.
okay.
I've got my bag. My bag Paris on it, and
Oh, lovely.
get my little candies that I had in church this morning with me because I had to do a
I
switch.
would imagine. Did you say Paris? I bet Paris is getting back to normal after they've hosted the Olympics, haven't they, this summer?
Yeah. I was watching something on. I follow this group on YouTube. They're called the Newbies, and they're in Portugal. They have two little boys, and of course, they're doing one of these ruins and rebuilding and whatever in land. The fires in Portugal are horrific. And their farm where they live was completely encircled
Oh,
by them within miles, which meant all that when the wind blew, all that smoke came in. So they were having to put towels under their doors of any cracks or windows, keep the little kids in. The boys usually run wild in the mud and in the fields and have a great time, and they couldn't because of the smoke. But anyway, over there, it's amazing how with the helicopters and all the firemen and they were calling in help from other European countries. France, I think, came in to help them, and it's been terrible over there for fires. At least you guys, I thought we'd tease you about all the rain you have, but at least you don't have to worry about these
oh no.
pain and dryness.
There's a lovely Hay House author that I've well, I've read all sorts of her lovely books. Denise Lynn. She also makes card decks. And have you heard of Denise Lynn?
No.
Oh, she's wonderful. And she
I'll
is,
have to look her up.
I think she's Cherokee descendant.
Okay.
This,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
she makes all sorts of beautiful. She's written lots of books about guides and spirituality and
Yeah.
things like that. And she lives on this ranch in California. I think it's something called Bright Star Ranch. It's beautiful. The name of the place she lives in, and she will take a photograph from her veranda, and she'll say, "Look, there's a fire over there," and and I just think I
California,
can't
California,
imagine what that must be like.
California gets a lot of fires. That's for
Yeah,
darn.
and
And
there
you
was one
know,
year she was they just about had to go because the
yeah,
village is and the fire just stopped. It was just a miracle because she was
yeah,
saying, "I'm posting on social media, but I don't know what's going to be happening tomorrow." And it
yeah,
just
exactly. There have
oh,
been some
hello.
horrible. I mean, when we think of the fires that happened, and even here in Alberta, we had them, and our northern Ontario, and when Quebec had them last summer, when Quebec had them, and they're like 7, 8 hours away from us. Toronto was covered in this yellow. We would look out, and I thought to myself, why is it foggy out? Why is this yellow haze? People said to me, Brenda, that's from the BC and from the Quebec fires. And I
Yeah,
said, all the way here. And it just depends on how that wind stream, right,
yeah.
comes across. So
Mother Nature. Never underestimate
I
Mother
know,
Nature.
at least you guys, and flooding, they talk about flooding in Germany, flooding
Yes.
in Holland, flooding. So it's unbelievable, isn't it? The things that are
Yeah.
happening.
This week, I think Poland and Austria, it's Eastern Europe, have had a real problem with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
really bad. So
crazy.
I asked Tammy. I guess her mother's losing. She's
Mm.
showing memory loss. Aren't we
Okay.
all? But yeah, that's too bad. So were you saying she might have had a little TA, like a little one of those little tiny strokes that can cause that, or just is she just getting a bit of dementia and a bit of memory loss, and that can happen. So, but you know what, Tammy? They do have medication out there now that can kind of help that. Years ago, they couldn't. But now they do. So I don't know. You might want to take your mom and have her go through those tests that the doctors can put her through to find out where she is at that level. And there is medication that can help. It's just age. Yeah. Okay. Well, if it's just age, but if you're concerned about it, they can give her something that might help her. Okay. So just food for thought. Not a doctor. Okay, so listen, guys, we've got a really good room here, and we've got a lot of super chats. We got JoJo, Nancy, One Love, Tracy, Trend Zone, and Erica. So we're going to go back to our first ones, and we're going to go to JoJo. And JoJo sent me $4.99. JoJo, did you have a specific? Here we are. Here we go. So conversation with my spirit guide. Keep saying soon. How long is soon in universe time?
That
Yeah,
is such a good
yeah, it's a
question.
good question. But Ann and I quickly read that earlier before we clicked in, and I said, "Yeah, right. This is going to be an easy one, right?" And we laughed. We can't. I mean, we can, but we can't either. Do exact time, right? Time is man-made. It's not in the universe. And you know that anyway, Jojo, because you said that. But what we can do is, we can pull cards on this. And if all our cards are showing quick movement, the wands, fast moving action, things coming in quick, then it's going to happen soon. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can do that in this little reading for you, Jojo. And we'll pull on it. Okay. So I think that's the easiest way to explain how we do this. We can get yes, no answers. We can get all of that too. Sometimes I can do time when people ask me, something, I will take the cards and break them down, those numbers down, or months. So we'll see. So something's coming into you.
Okay. So these are lovely. Jojo, thank you for coming into the room. Lovely to meet you. So thank you for asking this really, really good question.
Yeah.
Now, the first card for you that's come out Seven of teacups. So teacups are all about emotions. It's the cups suit, but in my little deck, it's teacups, of course. Now, this is about wise and sensible choices and options. And if we look at our lovely little angel, look, she's standing back and she's looking at all these choices. Now, most of these teacups have lovely things in, like a bar of chocolate or a flower. But there's one down here with a grumpy little gingerbread man in it, and she doesn't want to choose him. So she's stepping back and taking her time to make decisions. The Temperance card is next, and that's another card of taking time. This is a card of compromise, mixing ideas together. It's balance, it's conversations. This card isn't a card of rush. It's another card of taking your time. Then we've got the life experience card, 16. This is one of the major arcana cards, and this is about making positive changes now. Now, the meaning of the card when I was drawing this, she has a little sandcastle there, look, and it's washing away. But she's taking all these pearls of wisdom, everything she's learned from that experience, and she's taking all those pearls of wisdom and making positive changes now. So looking at the first three cards, taking time, being balanced, measured choices to make these positive decisions, to make these positive choices. The 5 of coins then comes in. And again, we don't have any rush or instant cards, like Brenda said, like the wands. This card here just reminds you to ask for any help if you need it. And this card says you've got all the resources, but our lovely little angel is so focused on that empty piggy bank. She hasn't realized she's sitting on 3 coins and there are 2 right behind her. So all the resources are there. She's just got to realize that and ask for some help if she needs it. That is a real sign of strength. And then the final card is lovely, the World. Something ending and something starting. So it's the end of one cycle. Here she is, look, she's been right round the world and she's back where she started. So something finishing, and then this is the start of something new. It's the lovely, that's amazing. Start of something new. And advancement, success, moving up to the next level, where to on the next adventure. So with your question about time, and honestly, I so appreciate that, because patience isn't one of my strong suits either.
Or mine.
You want that, can you tell me now, please, just if you don't mind. Now, so the first cards here are about standing back and assessing, taking your time. Then the positive change comes in, the know you've got this, you can do it, you've got everything you need to do it. And then suddenly the World, finishing one thing, starting another. So when will something happen? Not straight away. This is going to take time, thought, deliberation, really thinking it through, learning from the past, getting those little pearls of wisdom in your hand ready. And then suddenly the World comes in, and I think it'll be like whoa, here we are, ready to start something new. So I hope that resonates, Jojo. I hope that can resonate and help you.
Okay, excellent, because I've broken it down to a number on my cards, so we'll see.
Right.
Well, I can see, Jojo, to me, and we haven't spoken. I think what it is you're wanting to see come in, and your question is probably about finances and money. My guides are telling me that it's a money issue. It's wanting to know about the abundance and that coming into your life. So that's what they're telling me right off the bat. Don't give up. Okay. You've got a goal in your mind and you're working towards that. And don't give up. I mean, this is the wounded warrior. He fights his battles. And then, as long as he doesn't roll over and give up, he brings himself, she's bringing herself to center, right? She's just saying, there's nothing I can do from here on in. I know I got to be patient. I hate it, but I'm going to do that. Being strong. Okay. And I always say with the strength card, this is all about being stronger than you believe you are. But also to me, great strength is resistance, not going out there and not getting all bent out of shape because things aren't coming in too quick for you or panicking about it. But again, like Anne, I got the world card, and this will be a brand new beginning for you. It's almost like an awakening, the end of one cycle, and it'll be the beginning of a new cycle. So this is a card of good luck when it comes in, and it says that things are going to come into fruition. You just need to keep fighting the battle and believe that it's going to happen. Stay strong, okay, through this ordeal. Now, the offer will come in. Look what you've got. Okay, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is that card of abundance. It could be money. It could be a new job, a new promotion, a bonus, a remittance check, an inheritance, a windfall, anything, okay, that has to do with sort of material abundance. You're getting, this is the beginning of something brand new. And when it happens, you're going to be charging towards it because you've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is one of the fastest moving knights out there, and you're going to be able to go after it. This is something that you're going to be able to do on your own. You're going to be able to do it and stand in your own integrity. You're very unique, and it's going to be almost like something you're pioneering. You're going out there on your own. You're going to say, this is what I want to do, and I'm going after it, and you're going to do it. Like here she is beating to her own drum, which means I'm not going to conform to everybody else's ideas of what I should do. I'm going to do this for me, and you will. So I broke it down to a number, okay? And the number I broke it down to was 10 because the world is 21 and the 7 of Wands, as we know. So I added that up, and that comes to 28. 8 and 2 is 10. Okay, so we always bring it into sort of a number like that. You could take it as a 1, but I take it as a 10. So this could be 10 hours, 10 weeks, 10 months. I never go beyond that. But October is the 10th month. So anything can happen. Okay, so keep that in mind. I broke it down to that one number, and that's how I do it when I do readings for people. I look at the cards. Now, if I'm working with a yes-no deck, I look at how many yeses are on that. Then I take those numbers and I bring them into a 1 digit or double digit. Okay. So stay strong. Going to start my own business with crystal healing and Reiki. Okay. So I did think that it had to 10 is a great number. Yes, it is. And yeah, so I knew it had to do with abundance and money and something. I feel it's going to be in October. You let us know, my darling. Okay?
Oh, yes.
Because we always love to hear these beautiful stories of confirmation when things happen. So I hope it's in October for you too. That would be amazing. Thank you, Tammy.
Great. Yeah, lovely.
All right. Okay, let's see. We're going on now to my beautiful friend Nancy Gagnon. She has the same name as me, but we're not related, but we wish we were. She could be a I said, I meet the most beautiful people. And we're so far removed and away from each other that we don't get to have this close relationship. You know what I mean? Let's go for tea. Come over for made muffins or whatever. I can't do that. And it's the same with you, Anne. I said, oh my gosh, if Anne and I near each other, oh my goodness, there'd be no stop.
We wouldn't get any work done because we're too busy drinking tea, wouldn't we?
Yeah, all these tea houses, and I love hats. You'd be taking me to all the millinery places and all the hat places, and I'd be
afternoon tea, Brenda. We can do that.
Yeah. Okay. So, Nancy. Nancy, do you have a question? General. Okay, here we are. General, looking for positive angelic guidance. Okay, let's see what we have. Yes, because I just did a couple of personal readings for Nancy, and basically we came to a conclusion, and she agreed to that and said, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do and what I've been thinking of doing, and she just needed to hear that.
Oh, that's lovely when you get that validation.
That validation.
So, Nancy, nice to meet you, and thank you for coming into the room. So your first card is the Strength card. And this is absolutely lovely because this just reminds you to be assertive and kind all at the same time. So this card says it's quite okay for you to say no, thank you. That's a full sentence. This will work better for me. That's another way of being assertive and kind. So it's absolutely okay for you to do that. And when you do it with kindness, you get a lot further, a lot faster. The Ace of Teacups is your next one. New beginnings, happiness, joy, optimism. It can sometimes mean a new home. It can be the start of a lovely new friendship. But the start, this is the card. If I had to really put it down into a few little words, it's the start of loveliness coming in. The Four of Wands is your next card. Again, a lovely card. This is you being appreciated. This is you. Actually, look here on the card. She's been given a bunch of tulips and a thank you balloon. She's been appreciated and she's been recognized. And she's saying, thank you very much. And it's really important that we do receive. It's ever so easy to always be the giver. And it's just as important to receive with grace and with gratitude. We've got the Emperor card next. So that's out of your 5 cards. We've got 3 major arcana cards. So these are the strong energy cards. And this Emperor comes in and says, it's time for you to get organized. Here is the Emperor, look, planning, organization, very much a leadership energy. And in the Emperor's world, everything is ready just to go. At a moment's notice, this Emperor is ready to go because everything is planned in advance. So this is the card of detailed plans, getting organized, making a list, ticking it off, getting everything in place. And then the Magician comes in at the end saying, yes, you can. You are ready. You have everything you need. So just in case that little voice of self-doubt crept in and went, oh, I don't know, the Magician said, oh, yes, you're ready. Everything is ready and you can do this. So just summarizing these cards, stepping up and speaking up in an assertive and kind way. And then we've got the start of absolute loveliness coming in, you being recognized, being appreciated, you receiving. And really, that's absolutely beautiful. It's a card when people say, no, thank you for everything you do. And the Emperor comes in next and says, right, your plans need putting in place. You need to be getting organized. You need to be taking action. You need your action plan, your tick list, everything that the Emperor will do just like that. Get ready. Because the Magician says you are ready. Get your plan, get ready to put that into action, and then you're on your way. So, Nancy, I hope that resonates. I hope that makes sense for you.
Exactly. It has everything to do with what's going on in her life right now. Hey, Nancy, she must be sitting there with a big grin on her face because it's like verbatim from what I had said. Yeah. Yeah. So Nancy, I mean, you pretty much have what I said in Anne's reading. And that's amazing. So you know what? Don't feel bad that you're leaving this liar, this cheater, this thief, this horrible person, the 7 of Swords. You know that's what this one is about, deception. And I have to tell you, Nancy's thinking of leaving. She works 2 part-time jobs, and she's thinking of leaving one, which is the passion. She loves her work, but she's working for a very toxic person. And there's a track record at this place. Had Nancy known that, she would never have applied there to begin with. But it's one of those things. It was a job. She took it, and it was space for her to work. So anyway, Nancy and I had this reading about what do I think the cards are going to show, and it's exactly that. Nancy, I think what I loved about what Anne said was she basically said, don't burn any bridges. Okay, you're going to make your plan. You're going to move towards it. One door closes, another door opens, and you're going to be able to go through that door. So you're not going to burn any bridges when you leave there. However, you're going to leave there, and you may say something. If something, you may, but you're going to be direct, and it's for the better for you. So don't feel bad that you're leaving this toxic environment, because it's something you need to do. You've taken yourself to center. You've spoken to spirit. Okay. I know you're very spiritual. You've spoken to spirit and you've said, what do I need guidance here. What am I going to do? What should I do? And this is doing things in moderation. Like Anne said, ticking things off, making your move, being mindful about what it is you want to do, and being organized. I think did you have the Emperor?
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what that's all about. But temperance is taking your time again, taking yourself to balance, taking yourself to center, and planning your moves, not jumping anything too quickly. But I think you will get this offer where you are presently working at your second job because you, again, like the last one I did, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, and this is a beautiful offer. And it's almost like, look how they're holding that. It's like they're reaching out and giving you a gift. It's like, yeah, we need you. We like you. We're here for you. Okay. So this is a beautiful gift. And I think you'll be okay financially as well, because we discussed that as well. You are such a strong person. However, and I know you are because you're independent. You've lived your whole life and had to take care of yourself. But you come across, and I was speaking to Anne about you. I hope your ears were burning. I said, I met the sweetest girl with my name. And I said, she's this little blonde angel. She's like a little imp, like a little fairy, like she's tiny, and she's just has got this gentle demeanor about her. And this is you being kind and understanding and considerate and compassionate, thinking about your moves and knowing that you don't want confrontation. You don't want to deal with anything like that. And as the Pisces, we swim away from it. We just, we're gone. You see our tail fins and we've disappeared. You've hung in there long enough, my darling. Okay, you've got the nine of wands. You've hung in there long enough. You stood your ground. You bit your tongue. You bit your lip. It's a wonder you don't have, a Band-Aid on your mouth. And enough is enough. It's time for you to go after what you want. And your message from the angels is stay positive. Okay. And that's where you're going to bring this all in. So as I had said to you, yes, you're moving on. I think the people that you want to stay with, you want to ask for full time. I really believe they appreciate what you do. They know you love what you do. And when you hire somebody that loves their job, they give 110% of their time to you. So yeah. All right, Nancy, that's what I've got for you. Hi, Damara. I didn't see
Hi, Damara.
Sneak in the back door. How are you? I was busy yakking away here. Weather is good. It's hot and muggy. I've got one of those barometric pressure headaches. It's all on one side, and it just came on. I know that's what it is, and I took an Advil, but I said to Anne when I came in, we might not be out for 2 hours, but we'll see how things go. So, all righty. Thank you, Nancy. I love you, sweetheart. You're doing the right thing. You know that. Anyway, now we're going to go on to One Love. I love that. One Love. Yeah. There she is. Okay. Hello, ladies. Please, I would like to read for this upcoming week. Okay. Let's see what we got.
Oh, lovely. One Love. Lovely to see you in the room. Thank you for coming in. It's a pleasure to read for you. So, starting off, you've got the Page of Pencils. Now, that's the Page of Swords in traditional tarot. And the pages are all messengers. They all bring in information. Now, this Page of Pencils brings in clarity, new information, new ideas. This is the card of the light bulb moment when you get that little bit of information, which is the little piece in the jigsaw that you feel might have been missing. So new information, new ideas coming in. Sometimes it can be that you find it's a slight change to plan. Something just needs amending slightly, but don't worry about that because that's keeping you on track. So new information and clarity. When you get that new information, you need to look into it really carefully because we've got the 8 of Coins here. And this is all about dotting the I's, crossing the T's, reading the small print twice, taking care of all those small details. So this information coming in from this page needs checking out, looking into. You need to be quite thorough about that. Just don't take that on face value. This little page of pencils is lovely, but she can be a little bit tactless and a little bit um, not the most, I won't say polite, but tactful individual. So when this information comes, check it over, look into it, find out for yourself, look at all the tiny details twice, and then talk it over, because that's what this unity card is all about. This is the card of working well together. Everybody bringing their own ideas and their expertise to the table for the benefit of everybody else. So this is talking things over, collaboration, discussion, teaching, mentoring, that sort of energy, but working really well together. And your final cards are lovely. The 2 coins is success. It's one of the happiest cards in the whole deck. It's financial success, financial peace of mind. It's spending time with loved ones, family, and appreciating the little things. Very much to do with home life, work life, career. And it's appreciating all that. It's absolutely lovely. It's one of the happy ever after cards. And the Queen of Coins is your final card. This could be you. A beautiful energy. The queens are senior figures in the tarot. And this Queen of Coins is very often in a role where she's making sure everybody else has their needs met. She's very good with finances. She's very focused on family and home, very practical, resourceful. And if ever you wanted to speak to anybody in the tarot and you wanted a real grounded answer that's full of common sense, this would be the person you would go to. She's absolutely beautiful energy, but she sees things as they are. She's grounded. She's realistic. She's practical and resourceful. And those are all the qualities that you could do very well to embrace this week when you get that new information coming through. So I hope that makes sense, One Love, and thank you for coming into the room.
Beautiful. Thank you, Anne. Okay, One Love, you're feeling as though you're stuck in a situation here. This is the Four of Cups. And this is about holding on to energy or holding on to old ways, or, you could be holding on to your money right now, being very careful. This is the extremes in which you save your money or you spend your money. I always say with this card, don't go out and do any emotional spending because often it'll come back. It's like going on a holiday and you see all these wonderful souvenirs and thing, and you lose all sense of that you have a life back here where you live. You just become a part of the culture, and you don't think anything of spending the money till you get home and you realize you got this big whopping Visa bill. So be careful, watch your money. Be careful of your money. I think you are your wise. This is often referred to as a miser, but I always say it's being mindful about your finances and being careful about them. Something isn't happening fast enough for you right now. You do have the Knight of Pentacles, and that's just being mindful and wise about making decisions and choices right now, and thinking about them a lot before you go after a goal or you make a decision to do something, because there's going to be something here where you're going to have to try to make a decision, and there's a lot of choices that can overwhelm you. But I think if you think about long-term longevity, what's going to serve you to your greater good, you'll be able to pick the right one. Take your time. If there's something that you have to make your mind up about, do I do this? Do I do that? Do I choose this? Do I choose that? You're working hard for your goals, though, One Love, and keep moving in that direction. This is a card that says, as long as you put your head down, you pay attention to the details, you're going to be fine. The Eight of Pentacles is often the apprenticeship card. You could be taking a new form of skill, learning something new, hands-on at work, and you're trying to prove and show and demonstrate who you are to the powers that be and what you're made of, and you are an asset. Now, maintain your strength, because the center, I got this extra card that flew out, and again, it's a strength card, and this is about you realizing that you're stronger than you may believe you really are, but also realizing that being diplomatic, being articulate and creative, you're going to be able to showcase yourself or communicate with others articulately and not jumping in the heat of the moment. And if you lose your cool, this is all about not losing your cool. This is all about taking your time with the situation. Okay. You can catch more bees with honey than you ever will with vinegar. Now, your final card is the Knight of Wands, and that is fast moving action. Something could come in very quickly that you will have to act on. This is the card that says don't procrastinate, but it could be something as simple as, I always tell people it could be simple like the change. You get a phone call from an appointment that you had, and they say, oh, you know what? We can't do you tomorrow, but can you come today? So you have to change your schedule, and all of a sudden you've got to jump into it. It's that type of a card energy. So something comes in here, but it's also the card. This Knight moves fast. He goes charging towards his goals. So if there's something that is legal that you have to sign any documentation or get things notarized, get counsel to read between the lines, or don't rush into it. Make sure you read between the lines. And as I said, pay attention to the details, okay? So that you won't make a mistake, all right? Yeah, you had one similar, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Lovely.
So I hope that helps, one love. Thank you again for coming in and asking us a question. Okay. Tracy. What's Tracy got? Anything I should know about this week? Okay, well, we'll see. Here, yeah. I hear you've had a bit of rain though there, and
it's forecast for tomorrow. They've given us an amber weather warning, which means really wet, not red.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So get ready, eh?
But we had the loveliest week. We didn't have a drop of rain.
Oh, that's beautiful. When you were away. Oh, that's
yeah. And it's in a place where it does rain quite a lot. So how blessed were we? Honestly.
Yeah, exactly. So you had that to say. Thank goodness. Hi, Kathy. Oh. There's Kathy's guided light tarot, everybody. Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you. You said you might pop in here. So check these guys.
Now, let me have a look at these. So, Tracy Wilbur, looking at your cards, this is absolutely lovely. So, anything you should know about this week, just go steady and stay balanced. Now, this is the Knight of Teacups. The Knights all have motorbikes on my deck. They all come flying in. Now, this Knight of Teacups comes in with the message to just stay balanced. So just go steady. Take things a step at a time. Don't go racing into anything. Everything needs to be just well thought out and done at a sensible pace this week. Focus on what could go right. This is the 9 of Pencils. Now, very often we can do just the opposite. It's almost like we're programmed sometimes to do just the opposite. This lovely angel on here is only focusing on what is working and focusing on what could go right. The 10 of Pencils is next, saying expect the situation to improve. Here she is. With every little step going up this ladder, things are getting better, even better, and so much better. So a much improved situation coming in. But stay positive, stay mindful, and focus on the success that you want to work for. Focus on what could go right. Now, the High Priestess comes in and says, do your homework. Just with this Knight of Teacups, she says, just go steady. This High Priestess says, think it through, act with care, do your homework. She's reading a little book here called How to Just Wait. And she's taking her time. She's thinking it through. And that's really what you need to be doing this week. So no snap decisions, no rushing, no haste, everything measured. Because the Ace of Teacups is the start of loveliness, happiness, joy, inspiration, something new coming in. It can mean a new home sometimes, but generally this is the start of absolute loveliness coming in. So what a lovely week for you coming in. Just stay positive, stay focused, go steady, and know that this situation is getting better and the start of some loveliness coming in as well. So Tracy, I hope that resonates with you. I hope you make sense of that.
Okay, beautiful reading. Andre, he was going to take George out, but George is over there, dead to the world, sound asleep. I said, he's not interested in going out, so don't waste your time. Anyway, okay, Tracy. You had an extra card come in here, which is a death card, and we know that's rebirth, transformation, new beginnings, going after things that are, new to you. But in order to go through those new doors of opportunity, you have to close one behind you to go forward. But it's got a promising new beginning for you. You've stood your ground, you worked hard for what you got, and continue going in that direction. Stay in alignment, don't veer off your path. You are the star, Tracy. You have that ability to dream big and go after what you want. Sky's the limit. But I always say that you're out there, project yourself, promote yourself, market yourself, get out on your stage. You're the headliner. Let the powers that be know the talents that you have therein and walk in that light towards your beautiful new beginning. The world comes in, end of one cycle, beginning of another one, and it's a good card. It's good luck. And it means that you are going to find that you're moving towards something else new that you maybe have been wanting to do. And it brings you fulfillment. Because the Nine of Cups comes in, and that's wishes fulfilled. So you've been wanting to reach for the stars. You've been looking for something. You've been fighting hard for it. Okay. And now you've got this new cycle coming in towards you because you've been going towards a goal, whether you've been manifesting it mentally or you've actually been trying to, work towards it. The universe says, go for it, because you've got the Magician. This is a major manifest card. So you have all the resources at your fingertips right now to make this dream a reality. So, Tracy, that's what I've got for you. I hope that helps. All right. All right. Let's see what we got. And we've got Trend Zone. And Trend Zone open. Whatever we have for him.
Oh, bless.
Yeah.
Oh, Gerald, nice to read for you.
Let's see.
Right. Okay. So, Gerald, how interesting. 3 out of the 4 cards here are all from the coin suit. So this could be very much financial, home life, work life. And the first one's the 5 of coins, saying, ask for any help if you need it, but know that you have all the resources you need. Don't be so focused in one direction on, look, she's looking at this little piggy bank, which is empty. She hasn't realized she's sitting on 3 coins and there are 2 right behind her. So know that you've got the resources. Ask for any help if you need it. This is very much a card. It's a temporary sense of lack, if we wanted to put it that way. So know that you have got this. Focus and know that you've got the resources. And there's a lovely reader called Minnow Taro called Chris Reck. And he summed this card up and he just said, focus on your strengths. And I thought, that's lovely. So that's what you need to be doing this week. The 9 of coins is absolutely lovely. Following on from that, we've gone from the 5 to the 9. This is you enjoying the results of your hard work, taking some time out, enjoying a little treat, you treating yourself to something lovely. She's having a bath and a cup of tea all at once. Just really enjoying the results of all your hard work. Teamwork paying off, another coin. So this 3 coins card, working alongside. I love it when this happens across the Atlantic Ocean.
I just felt it, yeah, and it was it just hit the desk. As you said, and I watched it hit the desk.
How does it do that? Thank you, Spirit. That's amazing. So we've got the 3 of coins here. Teamwork, making the dream work. Everybody bringing their expertise to the team, and when everybody works together, that's where the success can be found. And you've got the fabulous 4th card, 13 new beginnings. Literally what it says on the card, transformation, a really beautiful new beginning, the start of a new chapter, and it's you going after what you would really like to do. fabulous new beginnings. So, Gerald, thank you for coming into the room again, and lovely to read for you. Thank you.
Beautiful. And I have to tell you, that card she just showed you, the last card is the death card in traditional tarot. And I love how her cards depict it. There they are, reaching for their dreams, their stars, their new beginning, and they have their back to the past. So that's one door closing and another door opening in a good way. Okay, well, my friend, you got the Wheel of Fortune starting off on a really good footing here. The Wheel of Fortune can swing both ways. I always say when it comes into town, ride it hard because you don't know how long that Wheel of Fortune is going to last. But there's something good coming in, something so good that you're going to love it, because the Ace of Cups comes in. This is a card of love. Yeah, the universe saying you deserve this, you deserve to be happy. But I have to tell you that sometimes this refers to somebody new stepping into your life that you could that could be bringing. If you're looking for it, you may find some love coming in. Now in the center position, which is your challenge position, you've got, is it the Five of Swords? What is it here? Yes, the Five of Swords. This is the card of feeling as though you might have to deal with some competition here. Pick your battles wisely. If you, because most of Anne's reading was to do with money. If you're investing into something that has to do with money, you're going to pick the one that, there could be things that are competing with each other, and you're going to be sure you pick and choose the right one if you put your investment into anything, whether it's money, a relationship, whatever. Okay. She also had the Three of Pentacles, which is what I've got, and that is teamwork is dream work. That's working with other people, collaborating with other people, speaking to other people in an organization, a group, or whatever. Maybe it's an investment company. I don't know. But you're definitely going to be collaborating ideas together, because two heads are better than one. And you're going to say your piece. You're going to stand up there and you're going to teach, preach, and convey what it is you want. And you're going to make that clear and concise. Things will work out in your favor, because this is the judgment card, justice card. And, this is a decision that's made that is going to be fair. Okay. You're going to pick something that's going to work out in your favor, but it's going to be fair too. That's what I have for you, Gerald. I hope that makes sense to you. Thank you so much for coming in, Gerald. Always appreciate your faithfulness and watching our videos and coming into our room. It means a lot to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we've got Erica. Erica wants a general. Thank you so much, Erica, again for coming into the room and for your question.
Thank you. And thank you, Erica, for your lovely comments on my channel as well. When you've watched your reading, everything like that means such a lot. And it's so appreciated. It really
is. Those thumbs up on our videos, that little algorithm in the back office, when they see so many thumbs up and so many comments, they generate more traffic to our channel for more viewers to watch us. So, and by the way, guys, I made it to 40,007 subscribers, and
I meant to say, yeah,
over 460 subscribers in 28 days, just this last 28 days. So
that's amazing.
Shot up again. And I'm, that's what I mean, guys. If you give us the thumbs up on anything we're doing, even on our live today, that little algorithm knows it, sees it, and and generates more traffic to our channel. So we're working on that, and I can't wait till Anne can get her little. It's going to be a party that day.
Oh, it is. It is. And I was so happy to see that certificate go up, Brenda. When I came back from holiday, I hadn't looked at social media for a few days.
That was cute. vidIQ, right?
And that was one of the first things I saw come up, and I thought, oh, fabulous.
Yeah. And I go back and I check it, and vidIQ had it there, and I saw this little, cup that you're a winner with a number on it. And I went, oh, what's that? And it went, oh, you've made your 40,000. So yeah, it's amazing. And I'm working on 50,000 by the end of 2025. So that's just another 10,000. So it's amazing how, I remember one time I shot up over 20,000 within 2 months. So it's incredible. And it's just people that view you, people that click on your video, and people who give you your thumbs up. And of course, all those beautiful subscribers coming in too. It's just all of a sudden things just shifted again.
Oh, wow, Brenda, that was so happy.
blessed. I'm just so blessed and so happy. Yeah.
So, Erica Duncan, thank you. So, a general for you now. Your first card this week is the ego card, number 15. And this is about you leaving behind anything that's weighing you down or holding you back. And that's just what she's done here. Look, she's put all these heavy rocks into this little bucket here. And these are things like self-doubt, self-criticism, fear, guilt, self-sabotage. That's a good one to go in this bucket here. And instead, she's picked up balloons, which are so much lighter than rocks, and he's been guided forward with self-belief, positivity, and confidence. So this is a real mindfulness card starting off for you. The 8 of Coins comes in and says, look at all the details carefully. So this is definitely a week to dot the I's, cross the T's, read the small print, read it again. Take care of all those tiny details. Because the 5 of Pencils here is about you moving on in a new direction. It's closing the door and learning from experience, leaving something behind that's been heavy, that's been weighing you down. And here she is, look, she's crossing this little bridge. And it says, learn from experience on that little gate there. Because she's walking forwards with new ideas, new plans, new ways forward. It's very much a switch of energy from, thank you very much, learned all my lessons, got the T-shirt, been there, done that. And now, new direction, new plans, new energy, new ways forward. And the 10 of Coins is moving towards happiness, joy, financial, peace of mind, spending time with loved ones. This is one of the real happy ever after cards in the deck. Very much grounded. The coin suit is very grounded, very family focused, home, work, and happiness focused. And one last card out, the Ace of Teacups, the start of something lovely. So, Erica, I hope that resonates with you. And thank you for coming into the room.
Ooh, what a beautiful reading. Wow, I love it. Okay, Erica, you've got the 4 of Swords. It's time to pull back, call a truce, take a time out. Maybe, just close the door and enjoy yourself on your own. This is a card that says you could be a little bit stressed out, maybe not getting your rest, worrying about things, but it's time just to snuggle in. See how safe she is in her little nest. And she's got that little heart there. And this could be an emotional situation for you that you're dealing with. However, this is a card that says you can still take time out, take a weekend off, plan a little trip, or just close the door and be on your own to rest up. You're looking towards something. You're waiting for something. The 2 of Wands, looking out towards, new ideas, your horizons, what it is you want. You could be planning a trip actually for pleasure or for business. I always look at the 2 of Wands as, in a lot of the decks, it shows, well, in the traditional, it shows 2 hands holding that wand, holding their wands. And you might be collaborating with somebody, partnering up with somebody. And did get that card of the Ace of Cups. That's a card of beginning new love as well. You're going to see that you've got the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is staying focused, going bigger, going home, going after your goals, not allowing distractions or other people's opinions to change your mind in what it is you want to do. He's got that lion behind him. Yeah, he's not afraid. He said, I'm like the king of the jungle. I'm going after what I want. So if you've got an idea of something you want to do, don't back down, go for it, because it will work out in your favor, because you have the 6 of Wands here. And it is the card of victory after hard work and struggle. It's almost like you get that attaboy, attagirl pat on the back to say, well done. And your final card is very interesting too. And it says, this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. So, very positive reading Anne had, and this one ends up on a really good note as well. So, that's got to make you feel a bit better. Okay. And we've got Tammy. Tammy. What is, look at her. Look at, that's her little sweet dog.
Oh, tiny is that dog.
It's a Chihuahua. That's her little tiny sort of teacup Chihuahua. Adorable little dog. Beautiful little dog. Oh, not a puppy. It's not young, is it, Tammy? You're welcome, Erica. Hey, Stephanie. Welcome to the room. You snuck in the back door there. Put you down on my list. All righty. I can smell my roast beef in the oven. Oh, it's got onions and carrots and bacon wrapped, and ooh, it smells so good. And I might even break down and make Yorkshire puddings tonight.
Oh, just yeah. Well, I'm from Yorkshire. That's always
Yeah.
a must.
God,
Yeah.
we love it. Andre, it wasn't a food he was used to in Quebec. And the very first time we served it, my kids were at the table, and they're not kids, they're adults. And we must have had a prime rib or something. And he went, and he's looking at it, watching us. And I said, it's called Yorkshire pudding. It's not pudding. I said, no, it's not actually a pudding. It's not a muffin. It's not a dessert. I said, no. I said, it's like eggs and flour, and it's like a dumpling, or it's like I was trying to explain to him what it was. And my kids said, just salt it, put some gravy on it, and just eat it. They said, you'll love it. And he does. He didn't think he would at first, but he does like them. And I love them. And of course, it's so traditional for us to have them.
Yeah. And the traditional way to eat it in Yorkshire, and we used to do this when I was little, if we had a Sunday roast,
yeah,
you have the Yorkshire puddings first on their own with gravy on.
Yeah.
And then you eat any spare ones with the roast and all the vegetables and the potatoes.
Ah,
and the idea was that you would get filled up on the Yorkshire pudding and you wouldn't eat as much meat, which was the expensive part of the meal. And that's not just my family, that's like in Yorkshire.
Yeah, because
the traditional way is to have the puddings first on their own.
My kids didn't like them where they were hollow. They liked me to put more eggs in them so that they were, or less eggs and more flour in them, so they were a little more solid, but crispy on the outside. But they still had some air holes in them. But you know, the traditional, or they're like you crack them open and there's nothing in the middle, right? But but they always, my daughter always said, "Mom, do you have to make them so airy? Can you make them just have a little bit more of that?" And I went, "Yeah, but that's not the way the traditional is supposed to be." But anyway, yes.
Gone down the little rabbit hole of Yorkshire puddings and how to eat them.
She says, Sharon says her mother made the best Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Anne lives in Yorkshire in the UK.
And my mum makes really good Yorkshire pudding. Oh yeah.
I bet she did.
Oh yeah. That was lovely. So Tammy, coming back to you, what lovely cards we've got for you. So the first one for you is 3 of Pencils. Now this is about resting and relaxing, just taking a breath, taking a little time out. And it's very much a card of healing and moving on. So a very optimistic card there, followed by the star. This is you, it's success, it's recognition, it's appreciation, it's things that you've been hoping for and manifesting actually showing up. The 2 of Teacups says talk things over. It's all about conversations and discussions. So it's speaking and listening. This is the card that reminds you to have really clear communication with other people. So when you're discussing anything and talking things over, make sure that you both really completely understand one another. It's time to walk away from any nonsense. The 5 of Wands. She can see this thunderstorm in the background, but that's not worrying her. She's got her umbrella and she's got her little Wellington boots on. And she's walking towards the sunshine and leaving this nonsense behind. So if there's any drama going on in the background or any conversations you don't need to be part of, leave them where they are. And you focus on you and where you would like to go. So choose carefully, look at your options, take your time. When you're making your decisions, talk it over, look at every option you've got carefully and then be ready to make wise and sensible choices. So very much looking at these cards, resting and relaxing, and then very much a feeling of healing, moving on to success, moving on, things looking brighter, you being the star of your own show. This is also a card of healing as well. It's absolutely lovely. Talking things over, being absolutely clear in your discussions with other people, leaving behind the nonsense, and making wise, sensible, and life affirming choices. So, Tammy, I hope that resonates with you. And thank you for looking after us every week in our chat room. It's truly appreciated.
Sure is. Okay, Tammy, you've got the High Priestess. That's about doing your research, trusting your intuition, your instincts, your gut feelings. Okay. She sits there usually with the Akashic Records or the Book of Knowledge on her lap because she's cool, calm, and collected because she does her homework. So, something you might be doing the research on something, maybe you're checking figures or maybe you're working on legal papers, whatever the case is, definitely do your research on something because next to her is the King of Swords. He can be an authority figure. He can be in the legal sector. He can be in government. He can be in military. He can be in any of those things. But you can get wise counsel. You might be seeking out somebody here that's going to give you wise counsel on something that might be of a legal matter. I have to tell you, you have three kings. You have the King of Swords, the King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So a lot of power here going on. So, you know what? The King of Cups is kind, understanding, compassionate, giving, and often will be there, as Anne says, have the medal and, the chest to pin it on. And they, off the cuff, they want to step forward and guide you through a process here. So take their wise advice. I think you're going to be getting some sort of advice from somebody coming in. The King of Pentacles says, don't worry about this situation. You're going to land on your feet and come up smelling like a rose. This is the Midas touch. Often I look at him as a banker, somebody like that who's in charge of finances, and he's very good at it in business. So this is something here, if you've been concerned about money or a situation in general, you'll come out of this feeling great because you've got the Wheel of Fortune after that. And the Wheel of Fortune is that card of good luck, good karma, seeing things working out in your favor. But I also look at the Wheel of Fortune as planning a trip. You could be taking a vacation or a trip, a road trip in some wheeled vehicle. So that's what I have for you, Tammy. Thank you so much. All right. I think we're caught up. No, we're not. We've got Sprite. Lucky Sprite. Here we are.
Now, I got a lovely message this week on one of my readings saying, do you remember doing a reading for me about my career? And just saying, I think there's an interview. In fact, she's put in 5 hours. So, yes. Doesn't want to read.
She said something about that. Here.
Oh, wishing you all the best.
Okay, but she did mention that somewhere here. I thought I read that where too, where she had a reading and she said something. Oh, here it is. Okay. So the two ladies predicted my upcoming career. So it's my final interview tomorrow with the president. There we go. You're right. So that was nice that she's been able to.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Lots of love.
So she says she can't sleep. My interview with president is in 5 hours. No reading for now, but keep me in your thoughts for a successful, abundant week. We'll pull some cards on this for sure. What do you mean no reading now? We'll do this, and you can check this later if you fall asleep. Yeah, if you fall asleep, just go back and check your reading. Okay, it'll be on the live. All right, let's see what we have for you, Lucky Sprite. Thank you so much, and I'm so glad, and we're wishing you all the best of luck. I have a very good feeling about this. I don't think that this is going to fall flat. Okay, I think this is going to work out. It's been 7 months. Looking forward to it. Okay.
Well, lovely card for you. Oh, she's still awake. You should be asleep.
I think she's in Spain, aren't you, Lucky Sprite? I think you're in Spain.
So I've pulled some cards for you. And the first card, it sums it up really. 4 of Wands. You being recognized, appreciated, and a reason to celebrate. Absolutely lovely. This here she is on the card, look. She's been given this lovely bunch of tulips and a thank you balloon. She's receiving with grace and with gratitude. The 8 of teacups is you making new steps forward, just poised at the edge at the moment, which is where you are now, wondering how to get to success. And this card says, just take it a step at a time. Break things down into manageable steps. We don't have to do everything in a giant leap all the time. So just break it down, manageable steps, and then take one after the other. That will bring you to success. And we've got the King of Wands as your final card. If ever there was a card, if you had to use 3 words to in my deck to sum up the King of Wands, you would say focus, success, and abundance. And here they are. The success here that comes with the King of Wands. The top of the tree, very successful because they've learned how to be and sharing this knowledge with other people. Bringing in a how-to plan, helping other people become successful because they are successful themselves, because they've had to learn how to be. So lucky Sprite, beautiful card for you and wishing you every success tomorrow.
Beautiful. So she's in the Philippines, not
Yep.
Spain. Okay. All right. So there's going to be, you're all of a sudden you're going to see a path open up for you. This is an offer coming in with the Ace of Wands, a new opportunity. I think this is going to work out in your favor. I think you're being offered that. For some reason, I'm seeing that with this working with this president or with this company that you're going to be working with, it's almost like, you can't believe that you got it. It's almost like it's going to be something new and youthful and a new, fresh beginning for you. I do think that they're going to be very modern, this company. They're going to be up to date. It's going to be something fresh and new. They're sending me messages now. Yeah, this is something really fresh and modern that you're getting into. It's not like you're going to be working for a company of a bunch of old fogies with old-fashioned ideas. Okay, that's what they're telling me. You're being guided. Here is the Temperance card. You're always being protected. Always Temperance is shown either as an angel or with guidance and angels behind them. This is the card that says you're being nudged in this direction. This is the right move. Take your time. You might be taking time to acclimate and settle in with this company or this job that you're taking on, learning. But it'll be good. Don't expect things to happen really fast there. I think you're going to be learning something. This is something you're going to love. Beautiful. The Ace of Cups, something beautiful coming into you. And at the end of the day, you get this great card, the 10 of Pentacles. This is wonderful. This is financial stability, abundance coming in. You're going to be able to enjoy your life again. You're going to be able to enjoy family. You're going to be able to share all of this abundance with other people there. And this is a good move. So this is a commitment and long-term. Beautiful. So I think it's going to go well for you. Okay. Yeah. That's what we're seeing. These cards are showing positive outcome for that. So we're trying for years to be at this company. Right.
Oh, yeah.
They also are tech savvy, yeah, too. So I see this being a really upbeat, modern with the times. Well, you're welcome. You go to sleep now, and when you go tomorrow, it's going to be okay. 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 Beautiful. I think we've gone through all of them. We've got everyone here. And I just have to check them off so far. So thank you for all your super chats. Okay, so we're going to we did Nancy, we did Tammy. We've got Secrets of the Red Moon. We got Damara, we got Kathy, we got Stephanie, we've got Sharon, and we've got Sean G. So guys, step up and let us know if you're still in the room. Love and light to you too, darling. Thank you so much for always blessing us with your presence in our room. Okay. So the first one here is Secrets of the Red Moon. Dean, are you here? Hi, Morella. Welcome. All righty. Yes. Are you still away? Weren't you away somewhere on vacation in the Caribbean? There he is. Here, and there's Sharon. Okay. All righty. Giving us a big wave. So Dean, let's see what we have for Dean. Some general card. We'll pull 3 cards on you, Dean, and maybe an oracle message if you want. Okay.
So, Dean. Oh, lovely cards for you, Dean. So, 8 of Wands. Expect to get busy, lots going on, you juggling all sorts of different things all at once for the best reason possible. The 8 of Wands shows up when things have felt maybe a little bit slow or a little bit delayed. Not this week. This is the week when it all takes off. The Ace of Teacups, which has been coming through in a number of the other readings as well. The start of something lovely. Can sometimes mean a new home, but the beginning, positivity, love, inspiration, optimism, the start of loveliness. And the King of Pencils shows up at the end, and this could be you. A very strong energy. The King of Pencils is very clear thinking, very logical, very direct. Quite often in a role as a speaker or lecturing, teaching, that sort of energy. The King of Pencils is extremely clever and well educated in complex paperwork. So it might be a legal issue, it might be the small print of a new contract, it might be the small print of financial papers. The King of Pencils would be the person that you would go to for that extra little bit of professional advice. It could also be you stepping up into this role where you are speaking to people, you are teaching, you are training, you are advising people. So a lovely energy that could come along quite quickly. So be ready for that. And bringing in this Page of Pencils as well, we've got the King and the Page. So this page bringing in the clarity, the new ideas, the new information. And this could well come from talking to this senior figure here. So very much a week of everything up in the air, everything taking off. The clarity comes in, the new information comes in, stepping up in very much a professional energy with this King of Pencils and the start of loveliness. Absolutely in the middle of your reading. So what a lovely week, Dean. I wish you well.
Beautiful. Dean, you got the Ace of Cups. You know what that means. You might be finding, yes, love in your life, being happy about a situation, love coming in and being poured down on you. And guess what you got? You got 2 men, not one, but you got 2. One of them is the Page of Cups. This could be a friendship going to the next level. This could be somebody that's letting their intentions be known. They may look younger, act younger, be younger, or have a very youthful aspect about them. The next card you've got is the King of Cups. You know that this is a kind, loving, caring, compassionate type of energy, and often, you know, like I say, has the metal. And from his experiences, he wants to share them with you. You could be getting wise counsel or some advice from somebody like this. Your final card is this stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and a life-changing blessing your way. Wow, I like that. So, Dean, love's coming into you. Somebody wants to take a situation to the next level, friendship to the next level. Okay. Wow. Thank you, Marilla. All right, Marilla. We're going to do Marilla next because she's come in. So Marilla just came back from Jamaica. She's a friend on Facebook, but I know her from her sister. And on Facebook as well, who used to know my husband. Yeah, so she's been sending these beautiful pictures and really making us feel so jealous when she's been in Jamaica. Bet it was hot there. We shall see, Dean says. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let me know, Dean. I haven't talked to you in a while about that situation. I know it's a friendship, but we'll see. Yeah, let's see what we've got here for Marilla.
Okay. So, Marilla, your first card, the Ace of Pencils. Now, this is the Ace of Swords in traditional tarot. So this is a card of something new, new ideas, new information, new ways forward. This is the card that brings in the clarity that you've been waiting for. Look on the card. She's suddenly worked out how to do that. She's missed with the first few attempts at the target. Now she's hit the bullseye because she's worked it out. It's the light bulb moment. It's the card when you say, now I understand. Card 12, Awakening is next. So this is asking you to look at things from all different perspectives, not just from one direction. Now on the card, look, she's hanging upside down. Everything looks completely different from her perspective. So this card says, when you get this clarity, when you get this light bulb moment, look at things from all different perspectives and all different directions. Because it might be, if you've been so focused in one direction, that you're missing opportunities elsewhere. So when you do that, the 10 of coins, where is your Prince Charming? Right here. 10 of coins, happy home life, happy financial life, lovely time spent with family, appreciating the little things. It's one of the happiest cards in the whole deck. So don't give up, stay determined. And when you get that light bulb moment, when you get that new information, when you suddenly, now I realize, step back, take your time, look right round from all different directions. And those two things are the key to the happiness, joy, absolutely happy ever after card. So Mirella, I hope that makes sense. And stay determined, don't give up. Absolutely.
Stay determined and don't give up. I've got the 9 of Wands, and that's exactly what this card is indicative. So whatever you're struggling with, Morella, I think you needed that vacation, okay, to clear your mind and yeah, tap into Mother Earth and that beautiful sea and the healing of all that. Standing up for what you've created here. Don't roll over and give up. You've had a concern and a worry with the 5 of Pentacles, and that is the card of lack, loss, bankruptcy, worry, all those horrible things. But I always say this is the card of challenges, but it's also the card of showing you that there are resources out there to resolve these challenges. So go through those doors, ask for the assistance that you need in whatever department you're struggling with, but don't give up on that situation. You will walk away at the end of the day towards a new beginning. This is a card of balance, taking yourself to center and realizing you deserve something better here. And you're not 100% sure there yet or where you're going, but you know you're leaving something that isn't worth your effort and your energy you've been investing in it. Because the final card that flew out of the deck is this beautiful card of taking control. You're moving forward. You're going after what it is you want with the Emperor card. You're logical, organized, and you're in the seat of power to create the happiness and the direction you want to go with your life. You're pretty strong, pretty strong, Marilla. By the way, Marilla, I have a girlfriend whose last name is McGuire, and she was born in Scotland and raised in Scotland. That was her maiden name, McGuire. Okay, let's see what we have here now. And I know you're not Scotland or Scottish, but I just thought I'd add that. Okay, so our next one is Sean. Sean, I think you said you're here. See, Sean. Sean, are you still here? I know I saw your name up there. If you're not, hey, we're going to go on to Kathy. Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Kathy,
you'll be getting ready for your room next, won't you? So,
yeah.
Really nice of you to pop into Brenda's. That's really nice.
Please go and see Kathy when she goes live after me. She's an amazing reader. She's an intuitive reader like me, and she's just incredible. And I know she's always, blowing my head up. I'm never going to get a hat to fit it. In her room, she's constantly sending you my way. So please. And I say this, she's a wonderful reader. But and too. Okay.
Okay, Kathy. So, chart 20, reflection is your first one. So, time this week for assessment. just taking a break, having a cup of tea, sitting back, assessing where you are now. And it looks on the card like nothing's happening really. But actually, there's an awful lot going on in this card because she's assessing where she's got to, how far she's come, how well she's doing. And she's looking at this little tiny signpost there that says climb to new heights. She's planning where to next. In comes the Ace of Pencils with the new ideas, the clarity, the new information that you've been waiting for. This is the clarity, the light bulb moment card. This is when you get it worked out, things working out. And the Five of Teacups says it's time for you to move on to something better. Acknowledge the past, but this is very much a card of moving forward towards joy. So there's a real strong sense here of you thinking it through, taking your time, having a cup of tea, just assessing. Light bulb moment coming on, you making your decision to make your move. And the Three of Cups at the end, happiness, celebration, joy, good news coming in, and a reason to celebrate. So, Kathy, you've got some lovely cards there, and I hope they resonate with you. Thank you.
Beautiful. I hope she's still here. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
All right, darling. Good. Kathy, you got the Hangman. You know, I know there's times where you feel like you're hanging in limbo, but this is about you looking at things from a broader, wider perspective, looking at the whole picture. And then once you get what it is you need, you're going to hit the ground running because you're the Empress. Okay, you're about to give birth and emerge and go out there after something that you've been wanting to nurture and see grow. I love how this deck portrays her, and I know you use this deck too, Kathy. She's giving birth to something, but she's patient because she realizes it's going to take 9 months. This situation that you're working on has a gestation period, and you have to be patient as you're nurturing it and waiting for it to happen, and it will. Because look what you got. You got the Sun, and the Sun is the best card in the entire deck. It's a card of overwhelming, wonderful news and abundance coming into you. It's a card of all over well-being, and sometimes it's the return of good health as well. So, Kathy, that's what I have for you. I have one more card there, and it says, if something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life. So, Kathy, only you and you alone know what that means. Okay. All righty. Thank you so much, Kathy. All right. We're going on to Damara, our beautiful Damara. She's always in our room. She's amazing. Let's see what we have for you, Damara. Love this. 10. Oh, Sean, yes, you did. I'm going to do tomorrow, and then we'll do you right after. Okay, Sean. Yeah, I skipped by you because I asked if you were here and you didn't come in, and then we had a super chat, so we did our super chat. So after tomorrow, you're next. Okay, stay with us, right? All righty. Let's see what we got.
Wow. Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing, Tamara. So your first card, the Hermit, stepping up, shining your light in the world, leading by example, teaching from experience. So that's the overlighting energy. The Seven of Wands says it's time to step up and speak up, but do so kindly. On the card, look, she's got to get past this gate and these grumpy sheep. So she needs to be kind, but she needs to be assertive. So those are lovely qualities you need to be mindful of this week. Now, I did pull 2 more cards, and then because of the ones that they were, I thought, well, I'll pull 3. You have, in a row, 3 Queen cards. This is very strong energy. The Queens are authority figures in the deck, a very strong energy, very nurturing energy, very positive energy, but an energy not to be messed with. So the first Queen of Teacups says, look after you first, some self-care, But then the Queen of Teacups absolutely personifies charity, humanity, humility, very often in a role where she's taking care of other people and helping them to feel good. The reason she's so good at this is that she looks after herself first. So, a beautiful energy of loving kindness and compassion. The Queen of Wands came out next. Again, an authority figure. This queen is confident, self assured. She can manifest exactly what she needs whenever she needs it because she's had to learn how to. All of these queen cards have had to go through the lessons and now are happy to share the pearls of wisdom and experience with others. And this Queen of Wands says, I am confident. I know I am confident. I can do this. Yes, I can is my motto, and you just watch me. So I thought, well, we've got two queens. Wouldn't it be funny if we got a third one? Well, we did. We got the Queen of Pencils, and I am shuffling. I don't know whether you can see when I'm, waiting.
Just won that poker hand with the 3 of queens.
I know this Queen of Pencils, another one not to be messed with. This one is
That's
clear
true.
thinking, logical, straight to the point. There's no sort of messing about with this one. If you want a straight answer, you'll get one from this Queen of Pencils. She'll tell you straight. But she's so lovely because she gets rid of anything that isn't working, anything that isn't serving her without any hesitation. And then she's ready to welcome in the new. So you have got the most fantastic combination of all these qualities: loving kindness, confidence, and no messing around, leaving anything that isn't working and starting something new. And the magician card at the end, I think if this had been the queen of, which one haven't we got? If that had been the queen of coins, it would have been amazing.
Oh my God,
This
yeah,
magician,
jackpot if you got that one.
the magician comes in at the end though, saying, you are ready. You have everything you need, just in case the queen energy coming in, you weren't quite sure. This magician comes in and says, oh yes, you are ready. You have everything you need and you can do it. So, Damara, bless you. I hope that resonates. What a reading.
Yeah. Okay, Tamara, you're going to find some information out. You've got great intuition. Trust your gut instincts with the moon. Okay. This is about you having enough in your database. You've got all the talent and the gifts within yourself to move forward. For a long time, you felt as though you needed to surface and get a fresh breath of air, and you will. You'll make the right choices and decisions coming forward. Once you receive this information and the secrets that are revealed to you, you'll definitely be able to make the right choice to move forward. You might be getting a few offers, not just one. And you talked about, she said, listen to this. She says, the gestation period is hard sometimes. And what was her third part? The Empress. And we know, okay, patience is a virtue, but you're nurturing something, you're working on something. And as long as you do that, you'll get this. Okay. She's cool, calm, and collected because she's patient. She's done her work. She's nurtured what she wants to see grow, and she has that ability to receive it. So something's taking its time right now, I know, but it looks very promising for you. Okay, Tamara. So she did get the sun. Yeah. Okay. So the next one is Sharon. Are you still here? Oh no, I said I was going to do Sean. Sean said, "Did I miss my turn?" Yes, Sean. Here we go. I called you out, but you didn't hear me, and so we had that super chat we had to take. Okay, Sean. Let's see what Sean. Yeah, look at that beauty. Wow. All right.
Okay. So, Sean, First card for you. Here comes this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords energy. An authority figure in the deck. This energy is very much one of out with the old and in with the new. It's very much a spring cleaning type of energy. This queen doesn't mince her words. She's direct, she's straight to the point, and has absolutely no hesitation in getting rid of anything that isn't working and welcoming in the new. You've got the Lovers card next. This is about choices and decisions, looking at all your options carefully and then deciding what will make me happy. This is what she's doing. Look, she's choosing some roses. She's looking at them all thinking, oh, which ones would I really like? So very much an energy of something fresh, something new, perhaps leaving something behind and now making wise and sensible choices about what will really make you happy. The Five of Coins says focus on your strengths. Ask for any help if you need it. Know that you have all the resources that you need. And here you are, your final card, the Three of Coins, working in a team, working together. When everybody brings their expertise to the team, that's where the success can be found. So teamwork, making the dream work. So very much an energy of a fresh new start, of spring cleaning, out with the old, in with the new, you making mindful, careful decisions, what will make you happy. Very often we make decisions on what we think other people might want us to do, or what will make other people happy. And this Lover's card says, just put yourself at the front of the queue. Ask what will make you happy. Know that you've got to focus on your strengths and what you do well and moving forward as part of a valuable member of a new team. So, Sean, I hope that makes sense.
Beautiful. Okay, Sean, you, as she said, making wise decisions. You've got the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is that card of getting up in your head and worrying about a situation, but also going into battle mode. If, you know, as Chris Reck would say, is the juice worth the squeeze? I say, is the battle worth the risks and the consequences? So there could be something, you'll win it, but you may lose something at the end of the day, getting your last word in. But you're going to get an offer through something here. And this is the Page of Pentacles. And this is good news about money. Okay. You could be getting an offer about money. You could also be thinking about how you're going to make more money. You could be thinking about maybe taking something to add to your resume, a course, a new form of study of some sort that you can level up on that rung of success, you know, in the next tax bracket of income. You're going to do well because you've got the Nine of Pentacles, and that's walking in your garden of abundance, sitting there with your feet up, cool, calm, and collected, because something's working out in your favor. So this is often success in business and entrepreneurship, self-employment. So that's what I have for you, Sean. Thank you so much. Okay, we've got Stephanie and Sharon. Sharon, are you still here? I know that Stephanie stepped up and she said she's here. Makes a lot of sense, Sean. Oh, perfect. Stephanie's still here. And that leaves us one more, which is Sharon, if Sharon's here. And then
Sharon's here.
She, okay, good, good. I gotta go back to the bottom. Okay, Sharon. So we're doing Stephanie and then Sharon, and then the room is going to be closed.
Okay, so Stephanie. Right. Okay. So, Stephanie, Two of Pencils. This is a card about you making a positive choice. Now, you might feel a little bit stuck at the moment. And just like our lovely angel here, look, she's absolutely stuck because she can't decide on this or that. So this card comes in and says it's time for you to make a positive choice. Get all your information together, then be ready to make a choice, because the Ace of Coins is next. Something new, a brand new beginning, a golden opportunity, very much connected to finances, work life, career, study, and home life. So something new coming in and a wonderful opportunity coming in. The choice is yours to go after that. Look, our lovely angel has her back to us. She's already moving towards this opportunity. And things looking up. 10 of Pencils. With every step up the ladder, things looking up, the situation improving, very much an energy of a much improved situations and things looking so much better. So, Stephanie, I hope that resonates with you.
Damini, you always show up when I close my room down. I don't know what it is about you. You always show up at the tail end, or you're hiding and you're lurking in the background. And you don't speak up. I don't know. But anyway, Stephanie, here's a few cards for you, and then Sharon and Damini, if you stay, we'll pull a couple cards on YouTube. But the chat room is officially closed now. And okay, so what have we got here? Wow. Stephanie, you're moving on. You're leaving something. You're cutting something out. You've decided to go in a brand new direction, but maybe it's towards a new love, because the Ace of Cups shows up. So maybe you're leaving a situation, freeing yourself from something, letting go of something, and going in a better direction. And the universe says it's good for you to do that. You're going to love that direction you're going in, or maybe you're going towards someone who's going to love you. At the end of the day, again, look what showed up, the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be walking in your garden of abundance. This is a card of success. If you're thinking about your job or your career or opening up your own little business, it will be successful, because this is success in entrepreneurship and business. So, I think things are going to get easier for you. I think you're going to finally feel that the universe is sending you the love that you need, because you've made a calculated decision to pull out of something and go in a new direction. So, Stephanie, that's what I have for you. So thank you so much. So we've got Sharon, strawberry rhubarb tarot. Yep, here we go. All right, Sharon, let's see what we got here for you. And then we'll do Damini, and then we're done. It's amazing how fast time flies, eh?
Can't believe it.
We come out here, and the next thing we know, we're still out here, and it's 2 hours and gone by.
We've enjoyed every minute, haven't we?
I know. Yeah, Sharon will admit to that too, because Sharon's worked with me as well.
Yeah. Sharon, thank you for coming into the room. The victory card is yours, first card. This is absolutely lovely. 6 of Wands, literally what it says on the card. Victory, success. Absolutely lovely. We've got this, excuse me, the 7 of Coins next. So this says there's no need to worry. Plant the seeds, do the groundwork, get something started, and then know the success will come later on. She's planted these little seedlings, look, but she can't make those grow any faster. She has to wait. She's got to water them, but she knows that the flowers will bloom shortly. So do the groundwork, get something started, get something going, get some action taken on something new, and know that the success will follow on. The 5 of Pencils is next, and very much you moving in a new direction, moving forward with new plans and new ideas, with the wisdom of experience, learning from the past, realizing what worked, realizing what didn't work, and using all of that energy and information. And here she is. She's closed that gate on the past, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And now moving forward, a real lovely energy, a fresh feeling, new energy of new plans, new ideas, and new ways forward. And the victory card starting all that off, Sharon, it looks beautiful. So I hope that resonates with you.
Okay, Sharon, what's going on? What's going on, my friend? Okay, my most unfavorite card in the whole deck, the Three of Swords. This is the card we know of great disappointment, but you're healing through whatever you've gone through in the past. You've held on to it for a very long time. I know. I'm a Pisces too. We do that, and when we get a wound, it goes deep and it takes a long time. We forgive, but we carry that pain. But you're healing through some sort of disappointment. You're going through transformation. There's a new beginning for you. You're changing things up. The death card shows up and says, yeah, you're moving on in a new direction. Something new is going to start. Okay. A new beginning. Be optimistic about that. Don't worry, because the universe is sending you the energy of the magician. And the universe says you've got everything you need to make whatever it is you're dreaming about a possibility and making it feasible and tangible and reality. I know what the swords mean. Yeah. I know you know what they mean. I don't like it. Okay. So, yeah. And you've got the death card with it. Now, your final card coming in is in your journey, there will be times when you feel lost, confused, lonely, and angry. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. These are times of transition. You won't feel those emotions forever. You are transitioning to a better, stronger version of yourself. Shed away those unneeded layers and keep growing. What a card to come in with that. Woo, something's going on, my friend. Yeah, we'll talk. Wow. Anyway, you'll heal through this, okay? Don't worry. Okay, so we've got here she is. Okay. Yes, here we go. Got to get in here earlier. You're always just getting under that wire. It's like she sneaks in, right?
Right, here we go.
All right.
Ooh.
Let's see what we've got.
Just through the cards.
Karen says, thank you, Anne, for your message.
Oh, you're welcome. Absolutely.
And she says, a person from my past keeps coming to mind. I need to completely let go. Yeah, you will. The death card's there. You know you will. And you're healing through that.
Okay, Damini. So your card, first card, the Page of Coins. Now the pages all bring a message. They all have an envelope on the card. And this card says, do your homework, do your research. It's a card where she's very often pictured reading a book because she's finding out information. And that's just what you need to be busy with this week. Do the study, do the research, and gather the information that you need. The King of Pencils shows up next, followed by the King of Teacups. This is very strong energy. These are senior figures in the tarot. And the first one, the King of Pencils, is very clear thinking, very logical, very direct, very often in a role of seniority where they would give you expert advice on complex paperwork. So this would be the energy of a lawyer, of an accountant, of somebody working in finance who understands all the small print. This is the advice that this King of Pencils would bring, professional advice. And the King of Teacups brings in compassion, love, generosity, loving kindness, very often in a role where they are sharing these lovely qualities with other people. So you've got a really lovely combination there of clear thinking, really sound professional advice, alongside the loving kindness and the generosity. This King of Teacups energy you would find very much in a role working in a charity, working in a non-profit or a volunteering role, helping other people to feel good. And the King of Pencils comes in with the fine details, the sound advice, the professional advice to get you there. So it's very much a week for you, Damini, of doing your homework, finding out the facts, getting the professional advice and help on particularly complex paperwork or something that you wouldn't be dealing with every day. And the King of Teacups overlights this with a lovely energy of loving kindness, compassion, very much in a role helping other people to feel better.
I'm back. You're always so good at taking up the lead. Like when I take off like that, because I had to take George out to Andre to take him outside, and it was like she'll do something here. She'll keep. Thanks so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
You got a little extra, Damini. Okay, so Damini, you've been thinking about wanting to do something for quite a while with the hermit, and that's pulling back, taking time to meditate, manifest something that you want. You could be bringing new people into your circle, leaning into people for guidance, mentors, and things like that. But you could be learning something that you will be able to teach, preach, and convey to other people as well. Learning something. The strength card says, keep moving forward. You're stronger than you actually believe you are. Here she is. She often just showing her with the lamb, and half of her is the lion. So your strength is you're very, very strong, and you're going to be articulate, creative, and understanding in any situations you're communicating with others. You are the Queen of Wands. You know who she is.
Yeah.
She's that very, very confident queen, the most confident queen in the deck. She goes out there after what she wants. I always say that she's learned well from the king, who's focused. He goes bigger, he goes home. She's learned to work very hard to get where she is, and she's not going to allow other people to dictate and determine her direction she's going in, her happiness for her future. She just looks them in the eye and she says, watch me. So those are your cards, my beautiful Damini. Stay strong. And you are okay. All righty. This was a great day again. Great day. So thank you so much, guys, for coming into our room today, and know that all our videos from Anne's channel and mine are available to view, and please like and subscribe. It's so important. I'm trying to get Anne up there where she's finally going to get that little AdSense account. She can have her own button, and then we're all going to run off and party in her room too.
You are.
Yeah.
What a night that'll be. That'll be wonderful.
I know it's going to be amazing. So yeah, amazing. We always have I'll be on at 3 p.m. Okay. Yes. So no, you won't, because we're almost 5 p.m. here. So you're not on yet. You'll be going out soon, right? So, PT time. Sorry, Pacific time. So she's going out at Pacific time, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Sorry, Kathy. So Kathy's going out live, guys, after Anne and I close out. So please toddle off to her room. If you would like her to do some readings for you, please like, share, and subscribe to Kathy as well. And Sharon, Strawberry Rhubarb, and Dean here. He's here too. Please, I like to support everybody that comes into my room. But my beautiful friend Anne is getting there, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you, Anne.
You'll be the first to know, Brenda.
Yeah, Sharon is Strawberry Rhubarb Taro. So yes, Anne's almost there. She's waiting for 300 more, what is it, hours of
I think it's watch hours. Yeah.
So I said to her, we laugh about our ironing because we put the ironing board up in our office. And I know a lot of people think we're nuts, but I like to iron. And I love ironing. It's a routine, right?
Yeah.
And you have your little squirt bottle, and we put our things on, because I have a TV. This is the 37-inch screen on my desk here, and I watch other YouTubers, and so that's what we do. So yeah, by all means, guys, there was a point here I was getting hit here, and I lost it now, the drift of it. But anyway, please like and subscribe to all of us, because we're all out there doing the same thing, and we support each other, and I believe we rise by lifting others. So I'm waiting for Anne to get those 300 hours in. So that's what I was going to say. So I said to Anne, I'm going to iron and I'm going to watch every one of your videos. Because
Oh, Brenda.
her videos are about 8 to 9 minutes long. And the little algorithm will see that we've watched every one of her videos. And even though I'm not an Aries, I'm a Pisces. I always watch my Pisces. But even if you only watch half of it, or you click into just 5 minutes of it, whatever, the algorithm will know you watched part of that video. Now, what it is it's how many hours of view time. So it's funny if we go into our background and it'll say, oh, you've got majority of people watch your videos 5 minutes or 6 minutes or whatever. And they take all those hours and those minutes and they add them up to hours. And in order for her to get this AdSense account and apply for it, she needs 4,000 viewing hours and 1,000 subscribers. Well, she's surpassed her 1,000 really fast and she's really working up. All she needs is about 300 more hours of view time. And that's simple to get. So we all just have to go in and click on her videos, like and watch it for 5 minutes. If that's all you've got time to do. If it's not your sign, of course, you'll watch your own sign, full throttle. And yeah, Kathy likes to iron. Okay. All right, Kathy, you're in the group, the ironing group.
The ironing group, yes.
We got our squirt bottle. We got our ironing board. We've got
YouTube with all the tarot readers.
We watch, and you and I watch so many of the same readers out there, and we watch vidIQ and we watch all those things on YouTube, how you can get more subscribers, and they come out with things every single week, and we do. It's constant. I will start watching Anne's videos. Thank you so much.
Oh, bless you, Sharon. Thank you.
Because she does wonderful readings, and so watch her. Yeah, watch your Pisces. Watch her videos, or you can cross watch because often we're guilty. I'll watch my, if you have a boyfriend and he's another sign, you're gonna obviously watch him, or your husband's, or your best friend, or your boss, or whoever. And that's called cross watching. So you may want to do that as well. So yeah, it's fun, and that's what we do. We get ironing, and we laughed about it when we found out that that's what the two of us do. But anyway, guys, we love you so much, and you have no idea how much we appreciate it. Those simple little things like clicking like. If you don't have time to leave us a comment, that's great. But we try to acknowledge every single person that does comment on our videos. Even if we can't leave a caption, we will hit the like and we will hit the heart to let you know we read your comment.
Yes.
So I'm a quilter. Can't sew without a good iron. You got that right, Kathy. You got that right. Especially when you're appliquing and yes, I know for sure. Yeah. I don't know. I just love to iron. I'm weird. And I've always loved to iron. It's crazy. But
yeah. I love it myself. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, one of these crazy people that even irons the crease in the front of the blue jeans. And my daughter says, Mom, that's not in anymore. You know that because you're wearing flared jeans. You don't need that sharp little crease in the front. And it's funny. That's what we do. And yeah, it's amazing. So guys, we're going to love you and leave you. We're down to 5 minutes in the room. And Anne will stay with me for a couple minutes because it's nighttime there. She needs to get herself to bed and have her last cup of tea. And they'll see you again next Sunday. And I'll probably talk to you, Kathy, and I'll probably talk to you, Sharon, and I'll probably be talking to you, Dean, in the interim. So take care.
Thank you so much. See you soon, everybody.
Bye-bye.